Today's Contrarian is, as always, a bit of a left field idea. What do the names have in common? Tiger Woods. Here's a clue. Kobe Bryant, Lance Armstrong, Oscar Pistorius, Marion Jones, Wayne Rooney, Bo Jackson, and even Rory McIlroy. All, at some stage, have been ambassadors of Nike and their products. All of the athletes have been involved in stories that have tarnished their images and that of the sponsor. So 2 questions we asked today. Is there such a thing as the Nike curse? And more importantly, is it worth sponsoring a sports star or a team? And just how much do you get out of that association? It's a fabulous debate to have. The marketers insist that despite the bad news that almost seems to inevitably follow the people that Nike backs for various degrees and various levels of seriousness, that they get enormous mileage out of the sports stars while they're at their peak. They do a bit of damage control when it goes pear-shaped, Chris Gilmore.
Well, I'm almost tempted to say there's no such thing as bad publicity, but the other thing I wanted to ask about Rory McIlroy, there's been no real scandal surrounding him.
Oh, I'll just read what's in front of me.
Okay, fair enough.
There we go.
But the rest of them, I can understand it. Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, look, the very fact of the matter is that these are all highly paid sports stars and they project this wonderful image for Nike. But yeah, in terms of the statistics, yeah, they seem to have got the more than their fair share of jinxes there.
Perhaps they pick a particular type of individual. The individual, firstly, high performance, incredible egos, incredible success, and those egos are massively fragile, as time has shown. It suggests to me that they will continue to do it in perpetuity, because sales of Tiger Woods golf gear went up even after he'd fallen from grace.
No, I suspect so, and I think you're quite right that they're looking for a certain type of personality anyway, because that is what is associated with a successful sports person in large part. But there's good and bad to that type of personality, and in the unlucky or the unfortunate or the blemished ones, we unfortunately had instances of the bad side of it actually appear. Maybe what they should do is stick to their slogan as they've got it, but quietly on the side to those that they sponsor, rather just change it to just don't do it.
Don't do it. I knew you were going there somehow. Chris Gilmore, I mean, again, in your life as an analyst, in your life as a reporter, corporate reputation is something that is guarded ferociously by the captains of industry.
Yes.
Nike seems to be more flexible.
Seems to be more flexible. I mean, it's one of these things that takes years and years to establish, and it can be blown. I'm talking about the individual.
Yeah.
It can be blown in a second, and we've seen it with Oscar in the past couple of weeks. So you're right. But I mean, I suppose you're right. They have managed to emerge from this looking actually very, very good indeed. And you know, I come back to the old thing: there is no such thing as bad publicity. They still sell an awful lot of the merchandise.
And as the large company, provided you react timeously, we've been terribly let down by this individual who we supported, gave love, and made them incredibly rich. We will now release them from our care and unleash them on the big bad world. Nike then comes out smelling of roses. They've done the right thing from a corporate perspective, even though their judgment initially may not have been spectacular.
Yeah, and they spend millions and millions of dollars on corporate reputation because it is so incredibly important.
Absolutely, and incredibly fragile as well.